So now the second method, I'm going to show you a second method of how to run Ansible code. Actually, you can run your Ansible code without connecting manually. Let's call this manual method. Without manually connecting to your AWS, you can run your Ansible code. Okay, so to connect through Ansible, to run Ansible on a server without manually connecting this way, right from your local terminal, you have to type this code. This is the code you need. You run this. Let me copy it. Copy. You run this here. You run this in your terminal, but before you run this, you have to cd into the place that this code says Ansible. This is how to run Ansible playbook. Ansible playbook main.yaml file. This YAML file has to exist in the same directory where you're running the code, and then you're going to specify where your have to specify where your key is, where the directory where your practice key, the key that we downloaded, where your practice key is located. This is another key that I have. So this directory is pointing to another key that I already have on this system, but I'm going to configure it now. Let me first cd into this folder where I have my Ansible code. So let's come to my terminal, and then I'm going to cd into desktop. Okay, so for those using a Windows system, the easiest way to cd into a directory, when you click your terminal, you click new terminal, you select any folder that is already here, it will appear here. So I want to cd into this directory. I click this, and then it opens it up, but it opens PowerShell by default. So I'll come here and I change it. You can choose add or you can choose change. So I'm going to choose git bash. So I'm still going to come and click which directory I want to go into. I'm going to click this. So I don't need to start doing cd into this, cd into that. I'm already in the directory I need. So I just need to cd into one more directory that's called playbook exam. Okay, and also Ansible playbook. Those are the two directories that I'll cd into. Playbook exam, and then I cd into Ansible playbook. Okay, so now I'm in the right directory to run this code. So I copy this code again, copy, and I paste. So I don't want to put a long directory so we don't run into error, because I have to specify exactly where the key is. So I'm just going to copy. So I'm going to move that. I'm going to copy down the practice key. Practice key dot peg. So I'm going to move it to this exact directory. If the practice key is in this exact ansible.playbook, the last directory, is not, you don't need to specify the location. If it exists in that same directory, you don't need to specify. So I'm going to take I'm going to go to downloads, and I'm going to copy my practice key. So I'm going to copy, and I'm going to take it to the exact so this is where I'm running my code. So I'm going to paste it here, so it exists here. So once I run this code, once I run this, my Ansible playbook is going to start, and it's going to be running it on my server. Okay, before it runs that, you see it says inventory host. So I have to put my server IP. Sorry, you have to put your server IP in your host directory, in your host folder. So let's go to our server and get the IP. So this is the IP we need. We need our public IP address for our host, for our server that we created. We copy this and we go to this place that says host. Okay, so I already have this as a host, so I just add. Your own might be empty, but I don't know, you can just add your IP here. So this is going to connect to this server and run the same Ansible script that is going to connect to this server and run the same Ansible script. So, but it might not be able to connect to this server because I don't have the key. Except all these servers are running with the same key. This server is running with a different key, so it won't connect. But if I'm running all these servers with one key, it will connect to all of them and run the same Ansible script that I've written down. So I'm going to just enter Ansible playbook command. Okay, I don't have Ansible installed on this desktop. I need to run this on my Vagrant box. This code will only run on your Vagrant box. So it's the same process. When you're running your Vagrant box, you copy this key, this practice key, and you place it in the same directory where you're running this code, in the same directory where your Ansible code is, and it's supposed to run. I just don't have Ansible. It says Ansible playbook command not found. I don't have Ansible on this playbook. So, and I don't have a Vagrant box. So this is where the tutorial. So thank you. I hope if you have any question, put it down in the comment section.